Hey guys, welcome to the first video of 2021 on Ignore My Bed, because I was literally just sleeping there, lying down there after the workout. I just crop it out. And yeah, welcome to the vlog and the first video of 2021. अस्ति 8 weeks out को भिडियोमा चाहिँ मैले खिचेको थिएँ, but sadly I formatted the card and lost some footage, so it didn't make sense for me to upload the training log. So here I am. त्यसपछि deload भयो, deload I never upload. So here I am, 6 weeks out, 40 days out from my mock meet and just finished day 1. So this time things are a bit different because I am not working with my coach after a very long time. Like 3 years नै भइसक्यो कोचसँग काम नगरेको towards a peak or a competition. And this time why I thought I would be better off without a coach is first because the competition it is important to me, but in terms of winning or losing, and it's just a mock meet, it isn't that important in that sense, I know. And the other reason is there are a few things that I've always thought about, and things that I've always been talking to my coach about that could potentially make me a better lifter. Ani coachसँग काम गर्दा we work his ways and it works fantastically, but I just wanted to see if the way that I coach my clients would actually work for me as well. Ani that's the reason I'm not working with my coach this time, but if things go well this time, I might self-coach myself later, but if things go south, then I'll get back to my coach and be like, oh, I should have stuck with you, sort of a thing. But yeah, regardless, on your vlog is going to be slightly longer than the previous training vlogs because I really want to give you guys my thought process behind why I'm doing certain things the way that I'm doing it, I know, and maybe you could take away a thing or two from the video as well. So yeah, just done with day 1. So my thought process for this entire mesocycle is to have more top sets, because that's something that was missing while working with my previous coach. Most of the stuffs are only sub-maximal, and I 100% believe in sub-maximal work, but this time around I want to have at least one day where I can go slightly crazy in one particular lift. So squat is today, Thursday is going to be deadlift, and Saturday is going to be bench press, so I get to go slightly heavier than what I usually go. And the other days are still going to be very sub-maximal. Frequency for bench and deadlift is going to be higher than what I used to do working with my coach, but at a lesser intensity. So yeah, so that's that. And I just want to add some more accessories that I normally wouldn't do with my coach, like direct leg work, because I have literally not done any quad focused accessory during a meet prep. Things that might carry over, like pause deadlifts, poto bench, pin presses, all those things, pause squat, I feel like it could have more carryover in mirror training. So yeah, so that's mirror structure for this time. So Aza was a very heavy squat day, high top set, high volume, and followed by very sub-maximal up bench press accessory on a lower body accessory. So I started off with squats, top set of 3 reps, crazy one. Then I started at RPE 6, gonna build it up gradually and see how I respond to this training program and dose volume accordingly. So as I say, top set of 3 थियो, RPE 6 I ended up doing 215 kilos. त्यसपछि -5% back off volume, 6 sets of 3, which was 210 kilos, and 7 sets of squat isn't very crazy for what I'm used to doing. Like गरिनेर हुन्छ 7 sets कहिलेकाहीँ, and for a heavy day अनि high volume day, it isn't something crazy, even though it may sound like to some of you guys. And त्यसपछि चाहिँ 4 sets of 3 on incline bench press. Planned weight was 85 to 90 because I know all mirror maxes. Planned weight was 85 to 90, 4 sets of 3, and I stuck to the lower range. Did 85 kilos for 4 sets of 3. Very easy, like RPE 6 to 7 go range my theo, because I don't want to fry my shoulders the very first day, but still could feel some pump on a very good stimulus, of course. On त्यसपछि चाहिँ pause deadlift थियो, because I want to hang out more where I often miss the lift, which is the mid-range part. Ani tyanira chai I did 4 sets of 2 paused deadlift. Planned weight was 190, but as you can see, it was not even RPE 1, it was negative RPE bhanum na. So I just went up conservatively to 210, which is still very light, but I want my deadlift frequency to be 3 times a week, so RPE 5-6 ko range ma basnu is very, very smart in that case. And त्यसपछि चाहिँ I moved to doing some leg extensions on leg curls. Just throwing them in because squat le I feel like मेरो legs growth लाई enough sufficient hundaina, because squat garda it's more global fatigue bhanum na. मेरो upper back gets tired, मेरो lower back gets tired, elbows, knees, कतिवटा कुरा हुन्छ नि, hips, stabilizer, सबैजनाले सबै parts are getting fried. So just 2 sets of leg extensions and 2 sets of glute ham raises to complete off the leg session. Obviously I don't want to go crazy like bodybuilders do, but I just want to fill in the gaps where squats might not be that optimal bhanum na. Squats 95% good ho bhani 5% ko lai ta there's some space jasta lagera chai just putting those workouts in. So that's that. Tomorrow is going to be a very light bench press and upper body session, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Ani त्यसपछि Thursday or Saturday workout's going to be pretty intense, and I'll give you my thought process again how it goes. So see you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, so for Tuesday's workout it was a bench session followed by some upper body accessories, and since this is first week that I'm coming back from a deload, all the weights that I've planned for is feeling extremely easy. Tara this week RPE is supposed to be around 6 to 7, so that's perfectly fine. So this is 105 kilos that I'm doing for a spotter bench. The setup looks extremely efficient. Elbows perfectly under the bar, hips on the bench, khutta on the bench. And the main focus of this workout for me is to really get a tight back position and work on the sticking portion of the lift, which is around midway to lockout ma chai mero alikati weaker cha bench press. So त्यसको लागि चाहिँ I'm working more towards more spending more time in the ranges of motion that I'm weak at. And yeah, that's that. त्यसपछि I did 5 sets of 3 there, and त्यसपछि upper body accessories still sabai I'm just doing 1 warm-up set and then 2 hard sets around RPE of 6 to 7 again. So first movement right after that was lat pull down, and pull-ups ma chai or basically sabai accessories ma I like to go through the longest range of motion possible. So complete stretch at the tops, good contraction, all the stuffs bodybuilders typically say. And having a big back is always beneficial, so I like to incorporate a lot of rowing and pulling movements into my training program. त्यसपछि working a lot on shoulder strength. So again, same theme here again, 1 warm-up set and 2 hard working sets around RPE 6 to 7, so pretty easy, but not that easy as well. So using I think 26 kilos for Arnold presses, and Arnold press ko main reason again is to have a super duper long range of motion, the longest possible bhanum na. So around RPE 6 to 7. त्यसपछि I did some arm work, 2 sets of hammer curls, 2 sets of tricep push downs, but which I didn't record because gym मान्छेहरु टन्नै थियो and didn't want to disturb them. Plus I had this little tripod only with me. So yeah, that's for day 2. Like easy नै थियो workout, but considering the fatigue that carried over from day 1, it was still okay-ish to work with. And त्यसपछि चाहिँ day 3, which was on Thursday, again I went back to gymkhana, and this was a deadlift focus day. So again, like always, मेरो planned top sets were feeling so light. So this is 240 for a set of 2, which looks like warm up. And they warm up just the bike, but I decided to take 250 for a ride. RPE 6 to 7 ko range ma huncha bhanera, and it actually looks super duper easy, but I still rated it RPE 7.5 just so because it's a weight that I've never done for more than 3 reps. So I don't want to say it's RPE 6 because these weights get hard and heavy really fast. But I think I truly believe with if grip isn't a limitation, I could have done another 4 reps with 250, which makes my 1RM extremely high. But let's have a look at how 250 kilos went, and you guys can be the judge as to whether it's an RPE 7 or 6 or 7.5. So here we go, first rep on knee, second rep. So it looks pretty easy to me. Like if I were to just look at the video and rate in RPE, I would give it a 6, but considering it's 250 kilos and I've never done it more than 3 reps, which was pretty difficult at the time, I would give it a 7.5. So that's very good progress, I would say. Hey, by the way, this day before deadlifts, I did some light squats. So 6 sets of 3, 192 kilos. I did some deadlifts, deadlifted squat, which I completely forgot to record because it's not heavy and it's not interesting. तर मैले squats चाहिँ गरेको थिएँ, trust me on that. But yeah, squats are extremely easy, like warm up जस्तै power output को लागि मात्रै गराएको छु. अनि मेरो squat total volume अलिकति घटाएको छु, which I will just get in a while because I have been doing a lot of lower body accessory work. So here's me doing dumbbell Rdls. So gym khanama चाहिँ there are dumbbells up to 60 kilos. The only reason I like to work out there भनौँ न एक हिसाबले. So dumbbell Rdls, 2 sets of 10 reps with 60 kilos, the heaviest they have. But I think next week I'm gonna move to barbell because 60 kilo is heavy weight, but it's not enough for me to make progressive overload. I don't want to do more than 10 reps. So first week just some dumbbell fun because I literally love dumbbells so much. And here's me doing goblet squats. This was our 50 kilos, yeah, 50 kilos. And feet elevated, closer stance, really working on those quads, those core, basing ko ramro huncha, all those things. And just like khatra angle bada khichdira रहेछ. I had no idea about that, but pretty difficult to be honest. And getting a lot of leg work in, I don't know, 10-12 reps kati गरेको थियो. अनि this यो सकेपछि I did some core rehab stuff, यताउति ab wheel rollout, dead bugs and bird dogs, all those exercises just to keep my lower back healthy, bracing राम्रो हुनुलाई, all the stuffs just to stay healthy. And we're finally coming to the last day where I went back to cage again. And today was a very heavy bench press session. Again, your week ko trend testo bhairachha that planned weights are feeling extremely light. So my planned weight was 120 kilos for 7 sets of 3. Top set not rakhne because bench I just like to accumulate a lot of volume overall. But as you can see, 120 feels pretty easy. And there was no way that I would be content with the performance there, so I decided to take it up a notch and load 125 kilos for an RPE of 7, which is insane again. So here we go. First rep looks a bit hard, second looks easier, and third rep looks even easier. So I think the reason behind why the first rep is looking easy compared to the second and the third is my setup is slightly improper because your commercial bench I have to set up much further away from the rack. So but it feels like I have to take it out from ekdamai pichhadi and then bring it down. So I lose some position on the first rep. Balla position milch again, and then I can do 2 more reps. So if you guys are wondering why your first rep looks harder than the second, third, fourth rep, even for squats, deadlifts, bench press, any movement, is because first you're not getting into the right position. For me, all I have to do is move back more inside the bench and that fixes the problem. So I'm not really worried about it. Ani 120 kilos ta jasari pani press garnu saknu parne weight ho. So I'm not worried about it. When it's game time and I have to do heavier weight, I will set up much lower. And singles gardakheri ta there's less chance that I hit the rack. So that's that. Another little tip for you guys. Ani त्यसपछि के गर्यो? Oh, त्यसपछि I again forgot to record, but I did some power deadlifts. Power भनेको चाहिँ load like 60% of your 1RM. I don't even know 60 or kati, but I just मेरो range was big here because I didn't नो थर्ड डेडलिफ्ट गर्दा चाहिँ मेरो सेसन कस्तो फिल हुन्छ. सो मेरो प्लान वाज एनिवेयर बिट्विन 160 to 210 kilos. सो एन्ड डेडलिफ्ट नगरेको निकै भइसक्यो नि त, 3 times a week. So I had no idea, so I stuck within the middle range. I could have done 210 as well, but no point because I couldn't move it as fast as I wanted. Ani that's that. Again, boring set, but I probably forgot to record, but I did it. You have to believe me on that one. And त्यसपछि lower body accessories. अब हुन त मेरो glutes are मेरो strongest feature भनौँ न, the strongest body part visually and strength wise, but for powerlifting you can never have a back strong enough and glutes strong enough to be a better powerlifter. So some glute work will not affect. So 150 kilos मात्रै छ, 4 sets of 10 okay 12 reps, I'm not sure, I think 12, but we'll gradually build that up. Ani did some glute bridges. The only thing I don't like about this is the setting up part, but it does wonders. And khali cha gym bhani is definitely worth it. त्यसपछि again, you can never have a back strong enough for powerlifting, so we were doing some bodyweight pull-ups, and I've been weighing a lot recently, probably around 106 107 by the time I'm working out, so very heavy pull-ups. After that, moved back to incline work again. So my plan was cable crossover, because it kind of works the shoulder agadiको head as well as chest like indirect isolation work, but एक साइडको केबल अलिकति टाइट भइरहेछ, so I didn't feel good, so went back to doing incline bench presses. So incline bench press I was already fried kind of, because I did 7 sets of back down sets with 120 kilos bench ma, so त्यो भएर चाहिँ incline गर्यो, and yeah, just 26 kilos, 10 to 12 reps, and finally finish it off with some arm workout. So skull crushers and bicep curls. And to recap on this week, super long vlog, I don't even know if you guys are still with me, but it was a very, very good week, and it felt like I'm not working hard enough, or the workouts don't feel as hard, I don't know, for some reason while I'm programming for myself. But intensities मैले use गरेको is heavier than before. Volume is if not more equal from before, and frequency for like मेरो hamstrings and deadlift and everything, arms is higher than before. So I don't know, for some odd reason it feels like I'm working out too easy. But I don't know, workouts पनि अलिकति छिटै सकिरहेछ, because before I would take like 3.5-4 hours, but now like I'm averaging around 2 hours, like the longest workout being today, which was 2.5, अनि अस्ति Monday को 2 hours. All of the workouts are also feeling much faster. I feel much stronger. I don't know, ke placebo ho ki maybe I'm choosing the exercises that I like doing, or choosing the weight that I want to do, but थाहा छैन के हो. But yeah, thank you guys for watching if you've reached this far, and let me know if you guys liked today's content and got to learn a few things. Ani I will see you guys not next week, the week after, because next week I'm traveling to Pokhara, अनि training log खिच्नु भ्याउँदैन. It's not going to be a priority, but 4 weeks out को training फेरि खतरा हुन्छ. So from that week I'll document every single day. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to be coached by me, let me know in the comments down below. Ani right now I have a lot of affordable plans as well if you're interested in coaching. And yeah, that's the end of the vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in 2 weeks.